So check this out, man. I wanted to talk about this track here in particular. From the 1999 sophomore album from C Murder from the No Limit family. Now, I did a video weeks ago about Life or Death. And I didn't show him on Bossaline yet because I didn't really have time. But you listen to Bossaline, it seems as though she stepped up on the content. You got to really get to know him more as an artist, and he spread it more so of his awareness around. Like, you listen to songs like a Jungle, you could tell that he studied more of Tupac's mantra when you listen to this album. Like, he started really getting more in depth with his content. But my only complaint about Bossaline was it was too many songs, man. That nigga put 28 joints up there, and if he would have skimmed half of that, it would have been a banging album. Cause for every two or three songs, it was some filler there. So around that time, No Limit was basically stuffing their albums. Like, even though they've done it before, they were doing it more than ever. They were stuffing it with like 28, 29 joints on one. And you're like, damn, that's overkill out the ass. But 1999 No Limit was different from 1998 No Limit because you noticed in 1999 they started collabing with more outsiders. You listen to them old No Limit albums before, they weren't really collabing with a lot of East Coast heads. They weren't really collabing with a lot of certain West Coast people. Maybe it was because of politics and stuff. Like, one of the strangest collaborations on this album was the Goody Mob joint. I was like, C Murder and Goody Mob, how the hell is that gonna mess up? But it messed up pretty good. I think the name of the song is called Dedication. I think that's the name of it. I don't have the album on me right now. But I want to talk about this track here in particular. Murder and Daz. This is probably one of the hardest joints from 99 to me. And you could tell Daz was really hitting his stride as a producer and beat making. Like, he was really hitting his stride. And the production here sounds so crisp. And you know what though? You could kind of tell that he kind of made something for Pop to rap over. Because you know there was going to be a Machiavellian Dillinger album coming. So you could tell by the way C rapped on this. This how Pop would sound rapping over this style of production. And Daz, the way Daz, he opened the song up was dope as well, man. Because see, Daz's flow is very underrated. People talk about Corrupt, man, because Corrupt is a savage himself. But Daz, the way he opens up songs is pretty dope, too. Oh, yeah, we about to come to get in some gangster shit. DPG and No Limit, we about to trip. It's just the way you say it. That Long Beach lingo. And you could tell even when listening to Bossaline, you see the Snoop collaboration, the Snoop acquisition, that opened up new doors. Like Corrupt was on this album, Nate Dogg was on this album. This was possibly the most featured No Limit Dog Pound album. Snoop was on Gangsta Walk. I said probably. I don't know for sure because, you know, I haven't listened to a lot of these albums in a minute, but I'm just going off the head. But Murder and Daz, man, that song went hard because, you know, you had the cold production. You had C channeling his inner Pop. Daz came with the catchy hook, even though the hook is basic. It's just classic No Limit Dog Pound collabo right there. And you see more of that later on the Foolish soundtrack. You see more of that later on those compilation projects. But this is a banger, man. This song here is a banger. I'm surprised it don't get talked about enough. Well, it's talked about here on Off the Cuff Radio. So Be sure to check out that song, though. And tell them Off the Cuff Radio sent you there. So this is King Eric signing out. I'm about to upload a clip from the Chill interview from Compton Most Wanted. So be on lookout for that. Holla.